What up, YouTube? It's your boy Cuss by Mike. I'm back with another one. In the chair, I got my guy Ethan. We're gonna do scissors on top, nice little skin fade on the sides. Make sure you wet the hair up really good. Part down the middle on each side. And then we'll get our guideline in the middle of the head. Take off about an inch on top, working our way from the back to the front, keeping it a little longer in the front. He likes his bangs long. Once we get done with that guideline, we comb the hair to the right. Then we start in the back with about 1-inch sections. And we take that long hair and cut it down to the guideline that you see. Pretty simple to do. Just work your way all the way to the front. Like I said, this is my guy Ethan, up and coming mechanic. Loves his cars. We start from the front to connect the sides, and we work our way from the front to the back. Coming all forward, and then we work the other side. This time we're going from the guideline out just to connect it. If you don't know, I own Clean Cuts Barbershop in Independence, Missouri, right outside of Kansas City, home of the Chiefs, always repping. Super Bowl was last night. I don't really have a whole bunch of good stuff to say because my team wasn't in it. The Rams got the win, so congrats Rams fans. So once we connect the top to the sides, we're gonna work our way around the head back towards the crown. Just following that guideline all the way around. Comb all the hair forward, and then we'll trim up these bangs. Like I said, he likes to keep the bangs right above his eyebrow, pretty long. We don't do straight across, kind of angle it a little bit. We don't want to give him the Dumb and Dumber. Now we work on the fade. So what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna knock the bulk down with a 3. Going right up to the side of the head and just trying to blend that in as good as I can. Once we get all that bulk knocked down, we'll come in with our Andis T outliner. I like this outliner a lot. It's really grew on me. We create a ball line with a little bit of drop in the back. You don't want the fade too high, so we just go right above the ear and clean that all out. Next we'll come in with our X Ergo lever all the way open with no guard and create about a 3/4 of an inch guideline, maybe 1/2 inch guideline. Kind of spread this fade out pretty good. I never really do compressed fades. I always try to spread them out so you can see a nice blend. We start with an open, then we go halfway, just working that line. And then we go almost closed. Work that line some more, just erasing a little at a time. And then by the time we get all the way closed up, that line should be good and gone. Next we'll come in with our 1 guard open. We'll do the same thing. We'll follow that line around the head. I like to keep it neat. Make sure all the guidelines are nice and neat. Go over that as much as you can so you can get the hair down to where it's supposed to be. Start with the lever open, and then we'll go halfway. Just working that line. And then we'll go all the way closed. Now, all the way closed ain't gonna get rid of that line all the way, so then we'll have to come in with our half guard. Start with the half guard all the way open, just attacking that line. Then we go halfway. Then I like to go almost closed. And if that don't work, then we'll close it up all the way until that line's gone. Look at that fade coming together already. Once we get it where we like, we come in with the 2 guard. We go right up to where we left off with the 3. We got the 2 guard open. Then we'll close it. Clean that up a little more. Once we get that in, we'll come in with our 1.5 guard all the way open. Just attacking that line. You can see it just disappearing. Then we'll go halfway. Then we'll close it up all the way. If you don't like where it's at, maybe you come back in with the 1 guard all the way open, almost all the way open if you need to, and just clean up them dark spots. I think that fade's looking pretty good. Next, we'll come in with clipper over comb, connecting the sides to the top. We dig into that hair, and then we angle the comb out a little bit. That way we get a nice little blend. We don't want it too squared. After we get done with clipper over comb, we come back in with our 2 guard. Lever open. It's cleaning up some dark spots that we may see. Now onto the back. Continue the same process. You know, sometimes I like to go from one side to the back to the other side. Just depends on how I'm feeling. So we'll go no guard open. Detail work is a must in the back because it's harder to get them lines out in the back. Maybe because the hair is more dense. Lever open. Then we go halfway. Then we go almost closed. Go close. Now in the back, you have to come in, do some trigger play, open that guard back up, touch them dark spots. Do as much. I like to do my detailing as I'm going, so I do as much detailing as I need to. So we come in with our 1 guard all the way open. We make the guideline a little larger this time, so we go up about a full inch. Clearing out that hair, multiple passes to make sure we get it knocked down. Then we close it up halfway. Cutting and brushing, getting that cut hair out of the way. Then we close it up all the way. Next we come in and with our half guard, our detail guard, all the way open. Making sure we connect the back to the sides. You see how I went around right there? Start with it open, then we go halfway. Just attacking that line, just erasing it as we close the lever. Sometimes you might have to do trigger play. You have to open it up and hit a dark spot with the corners. You just do whatever you can to get a nice blend. Next we come in with our 2 guard. Going up where we left off with that 3 again. Of course, we're spreading it out a little more because the back of the head's got a lot more area. So we start open, then we close it. Once we get that cut down, we come in with our 1.5 guard all the way open, just attacking that line. You can see how it starts to take it away right when it's open. Then we go middle. And then we go closed. Closed, like I said, it doesn't always get it, so we'll come back with the 1 guard open. Got the 1 guard open. I like to do my detailing as I'm going. Just hitting that line, hitting the dark spots. Just connecting that blend. All that bulk will come in with our clipper over comb. Not digging in too far, we're just knocking the tips off, getting a nice blend. Keeping some weight on there so it can be combed. I like clipper over comb, it just speeds it up so much faster. You skip so many guards using clipper over comb. Once you're done with clipper over comb, I got my blending shears out. Lighten that up even a little more. Once you're done with the back, we move on to the other side. Tell you a little bit about myself. I've been a barber since 2016. I did an apprenticeship at Turning Heads Barbershop. Shout out to my guy JB. Looked out for me big time. So if you're in Blue Springs, Missouri, and you can't get in with me in Independence, check them out. Turning Heads Barbershop. You can see this blend coming together pretty nice. You see how when I connect the sides to the back, I kind of swing it around and blend into what's already blended, just so I can make sure everything's even. I opened up my own barbershop September 2021. So I've been there about 5 months. Oh, it's been great. My area hadn't had a barbershop in like 15 years, so it was much needed. I got my son in there now with me. Man, we just trying to take over. Clean Cuts Barbershop, 820 North Dakota Drive, Independence, Missouri. Let's go. Come see your boy. Right now we got that 2 guard working up into that bulk on the sides. Then we come in with our 1.5 open, just blending down. I usually create my guidelines and then I blend down. Do my detailing as I'm going. Come back with the 1 open, just touching it up, hitting dark spots. I think that blend looks real good. Tell me what you think. Don't forget to like the video too, man. I appreciate it. Subscribe, comment. We trying to build up this channel the best we can. Right here we got clipper over comb. Once we get done with the clipper over comb, we come in with our blending shears. Just taking off the tips of the hair. I like using my blending shears when the hair on top is so long. Really helps out a lot. He doesn't really get a super sharp line. So we come up and we just hit the hooks a little bit. Just clean them up, keep them natural as we can. Knock the tips off the front of the hairline. If you made it this far, man, I appreciate you. Tell me what you think about the cut. Like, subscribe. I'll be back with the next one.